Good afternoon. I wanted to come back and hit an area really quick, talking about convenience. There are a lot of things that are accessible. Like I said in my earlier video about my college tour, the accessibility is the document. You can find it online. You can print out a petition online. I happen to put it on my website and pre-filled it out with my name. You can do that online, but what you cannot do is you cannot send it in online. You have to show up and you have to turn it in. There's no better way to do that. Absolutely it is. You should be able to turn that in. You should get the same process. Whoever gets it, vets it, sends you back an electronic receipt. But that is not the way it's set up. Sometimes it's going to be set up to be accessible, but not convenient. The lack of convenience stops citizens from wanting to do. Standing outside all day so that you can vote. Some people don't want to do it. Some people are too old to do it. There are people that are hurt. It's the convenience. Then what do people say? You have to find a way. You have to find a way. I am going to be a governor that pushes for convenience. We're going to make it make sense. We're going to do that together. We were voting on who wants to be the next top idol, straight from your telephone, straight from your home. Dial this number, take these votes. And you mean to tell me we can't vote on who we want to be our next elected official straight from the home? That we're going to ridicule you for not wanting to get up, get out there, burn up all day trying to stand in a long line because they only have two voting machines in a world today where technology is viable? Again, I have been practicing IT for 24 years. You mean to tell me with all the security practitioner here, with all the security that we have going on, that we cannot secure a landscape, a virtual landscape that makes our citizens feel safe to know that your vote will be counted? You got to be kidding me. When the police show up to your car, aren't they able to look you up and find out everything about you because you are a registered citizen based on your license? And I can't validate that by making sure that you put in your license number to validate that the petition that you send in is from a licensed registered citizen? I absolutely can. But accessibility is not the same as convenience. If I make it inconvenient, you have to work harder, and more than likely the probability is that you won't do the work. And there are people that know this. This was not done by accident. This is not done by accident. It is done on purpose. It is done to make it difficult. And it is done to always say that there is always a chance that anybody can do this. I just didn't make it convenient. But if you get out there and you work unnecessarily hard, this will work for you. Every time I go out there and meet somebody, I have to assume now that I met young people that say, hey, I cannot get there. That's an automatic mental blocker for them. Automatic mental blocker to say, I don't even know how I'm going to get there. Maybe I don't want to ask for a ride. Maybe I don't know anybody that has a car. Maybe I can't afford a bus pass, because these are things that regular citizens are dealing with. And it's 2025. You mean to tell me in 2025 that the first time a governor is saying make this more convenient is a candidate that's running for governor in 2025? Are you kidding me? That every governor we've ever had, every governor that was in the state of Louisiana where I was born at, every governor that is in the state of Florida where you were born at, if you were born and raised here, every single one of them, not one of them before 2025 wanted to make it more convenient for you, advocated to make it more convenient for you. Yet there are consistent laws that are trying to make it difficult. If you want to validate better, go right ahead. Validate better. I can upload from home. I can take a picture of my birth certificate on my phone and attach it to the email. Go right ahead. You can do that with banking information. And you mean to tell me that I can send a check through my bank from my telephone, but I cannot send in a petition? Help me make what is accessible more convenient for taxpaying citizens. I don't think that most citizens would have a problem using your taxpayers, your state tax money to make it more convenient and accessible for you. And let's be honest, nobody to date has found out how to live forever. So we all get old. All of our bodies do break down at some point. Standing up outside for our elderly people is a bit much, but we're not trying to make it better. We're trying to make it more difficult. And I'm going to keep on saying this, and it's very important to me. Women, do not allow your rights to be rolled back, because please look at the census data. There are a lot of you. A lot. I understand the roles that are being put out there socially for males, but we're talking politics. We're talking, can you think for yourself? And I absolutely believe you can. I absolutely believe that women can think for themselves just fine. You can converse for yourselves. You can think for yourselves. You can answer for yourselves. I do not think that we need to be pulling back anything, any rights, to take away that from you. You fought long enough to get them in the first place. Even if you didn't fight personally, because that seems to be the biggest deal, is that they fought back then for something you have today that people back then that were fighting for them are still passing down to take from you today. Come on, let's fix the cycle. And that's the type of governor I am. The type of governor that wants to fix the cycle. So let's make what is accessible convenient. You guys have a great day.